guys, Sweetpeas. Today for you, I'm super excited to be sharing a swatch video for the Orly Hopeless Romantic Collection. This is their spring 2023 launch, and if you have the color pass, I believe that the current color pass is shipping now, so you may be getting this soon, and if not, it'll be available soon in the Orly shop if it's not already by the time that you're watching this video. So it is a really fun collection. I always love how Orly picks their collections because they're always so cohesive and the colors go together, even though sometimes when you see them independently you wouldn't think to pair them together, but it really works. Orly's just really good at having a full color story in their collections, and I love that about Orly. So the first shade is called Written in the Stars, and I absolutely love the shade. It is sort of like a foily, I guess you could almost say like a sky blue, but it's got a hint of like a teal. It's a really pretty shade. As you guys can see, it covers extremely nicely. It covered perfectly in 2 coats for me, and it does have like that foily finish, but also kind of like a bit of a sparkle. It doesn't like turn into a full foil, which I really like. And the formula was great and it applied wonderfully. So all in all, it was fabulous. The next shade is Serendipity, and this is a bit more of a cobalt-like shade, but also has like a hint of a red violet the purple in there. The first coat did really well. Like, it's really close to being there. Second coat fully brought us to, and it's got that nice cobalt blue with a hint of the red violet, and even actually kind of that silvery tealish shade from the very first shade that we swatched, which I think is fun. The next one is Opposites Attract, and when you like look at the collection as a full, this is like the purple of the collection, but it does have a very strong blue sheen in it. So if you like blue, this polish is probably still for you because of the sheen being so strong. As you guys can see, the first coat was a little thin, but the second coat did bring us to full coverage really quickly, and definitely like kind of shifted, like it looks more blue now at the end. But really fun shade. Next polish is Check Yes or No, and if this also makes you think of a song, you're not alone. This shade is sort of, I want to describe it as a pink, but at the same time, when you put it next to pink, this is definitely pulling more purple. So it's kind of like a mauve magenta shade. That's how we're going to describe it. But it covered really nicely. It is a cream. It covered perfectly in 2 coats. And overall is a really great cream. The next shade is called Meet Cute, which I thought was a cute name to begin with. And this is kind of like a corally pink. This is where I said, if you put that last polish that we looked at next to this one, it definitely pulls more purple and this is more pink. But it does have like that corally pink tone to it. And I will say, I saw like the pictures online and I thought this was going to be a bit brighter than it is. It's a bit more of like a dusty corally pink. It just felt a little drab to me, but there's nothing wrong with the color by any means because it is lovely and it covered perfectly in 2 coats. I just prefer my corals a bit brighter for me. Then the last shade is called Oh Darling, and this is like a bright poppy shade, and it covered perfectly in 1 coat, so I left it at 1 coat. But of course, if you wanted the feeling of 2 coats, you could go for it, but it's not going to change the color intensity or anything. It just has such a pigmented formula and it's great, covered perfectly. And here is a look at the full collection together. As you guys can see, it does have a really nice color story. The colors work even though you wouldn't always necessarily put these together, but they look great, and I think it's a really fun spring collection from Orly. Once again, a collection with a really fun color story and a little something for everyone, I think. So that is officially it for this video. Be sure to check out the Orly website to see when this polish collection becomes available, if it isn't already by the time that you're watching this. And if you are a Color Pass member, you should be getting this to you very soon. That's officially it for me. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!